So we're gonna start with Bruce Lee's history.
Lee Jun-fan, born on November 27, 1940 in San Francisco, California, professionally known as Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee died on July 20, 1973. He was a Hong Kong and American actor, film director, martial arts instructor, and philosopher, and a founder of a martial art Jeet Kune Do.
The most popular stuff that Bruce Lee does is
1-inch punch, 2-finger push-up, 1-2 kick.
Now let's analyze Bruce Lee in slow motion. The sudden jerk of his legs increases the twisting speed of Lee's hips, which in turn lurches the shoulder of his thrusting arm forward. As his shoulder bolts ahead, his arm gets to work. The swift extension of his elbow drives his fists forward, and flicking his wrist may further increase the first velocity. Once the punch lands on target, Lee pulls back immediately, which shortens the impact time of his blow because it compresses the force and makes it more powerful, synchronizing the movement of his hip, legs, knees, shoulder, and wrist perfectly in order to maximize the power. Here's a video of us trying to copy the movement of the 1-punch inch. And of course, we failed. And exaggerated. Yeah, that kinda happened. Just embracing the Bruce Lee in me. And these are the list of arm muscles that is involved when doing the 1-inch punch.
Next will be the 1-2 kick. Bruce Lee's training mostly focused on the strength and flexibility. Strength and flexibility is used to support the techniques, and techniques alone are not good. The jump he did helped to increase the power and strength. The first kick was when he kicked the opponent's chest, and the second kick was when he applied a great pushing force which causes the opponent to move backward. These are the few clips that we gathered where he did his 1-2 kick. These are the video of us attempting to do the 1-2 kick. Muscles involved in the 1-2 kick are quadriceps, adductors, rectus abdominis, left internal and external obliques, hamstrings, and gastrocnemius. His ability to synchronize the movements make the kick more powerful and gives larger impacts towards the opponent.
Next move is the 2-finger push-up.
The muscle that Bruce Lee used in 2-finger push-up, first muscle is in his hand. Muscle that he used in hand is opponent's pollicis, then abductor pollicis brevis, flexor pollicis, and adductor pollicis. The muscle work together resulting a greater strength than normal strength. And second muscle is arm muscle. They are deltoid, tricep, and bicep. To reach this physical mastery, it requires plenty of willpower and strength. This skill shows how much he has trained himself to gain more strength, and it proves how much he has trained to build his body muscle on every inch of his body which include his finger and toes.
Conclusion. To be able to make a movement like him, we really need to work hard and needs a long time of practice and training, since we have different body compositions, as you can see, to compare to him who has a body structure formed with muscles and strength. We won't be able to copy his moves and strengths. The reason why his muscle fibers twitch faster was to develop a strong, quick, and explosive movement. He trained and exercised every day to keep his body strength and flexibility. He also developed a very extensive strict workout regimen, not only for body conditioning, but for performance as well. Best information comes from those who knew him personally, of course. You have to agree when they say he was the fastest, strongest, and the greatest. Till this day, no one could break his record in doing 2 fingers push-up perfectly without shaking. He could even do it in a long amount of time. He didn't imitate martial arts, he created it in his own unique way. His philosophy.
The finger is like word describing the truth. The truth is like the moon. The words and the truth are two different things, just as the finger and the moon. A parrot would just repeat the words without understanding the truth. Just having the skill to kick is not enough. The idea is for the kick not only to hit but cause damage. Not with anger, not to show off your skill, and not merely producing a beautiful kick to be praised for the good look, yet is not actual practical or applicable in real fight. Understand why when you bow, never take away your eyes off your opponent. This is perhaps the most basic lesson, yet almost 90% mistake made by even the most senior master in any martial art discipline, style in or outside the ring. And once a sucker punch or kick hit you causing hurt, damage, or even killed by looking away, then nothing else worth discussing.
So what we learned from this assignment is, we learned that Bruce Lee is a very determined person.
Bruce Lee is the strongest person that I ever know.
Question: do you guys think there will be anyone who's gonna replace Bruce Lee in the future?
No,
Definitely not,
Why?
because to become him, it's really need a long time to practice and training to become like him.
and he's the only one with that kind of mindset, since he invented the created Jeet Kune Do.
Yeah,
Guys,
Wing Chun also.
he created a martial art, a whole martial art all by himself with his own mindset and philosophy.
Dia hardly determined.
Yeah. Bruce Lee is the kind of person who really knows how to push himself to the limit. One of his training is actually to catch a fly just to increase his
Like this.
to increase his focus and his hand muscles actually. The reason why we chose Bruce Lee is because Bruce Lee is more in depth. He goes into philosophy, mindset, whole package. But unfortunately, he died at a very young age.
But the most important thing, he made his own martial art.
But the most important thing is, he is a legend. He's truly a legend. I salute. I can't even do push-ups.
Okay, that's all from us.
Thanks for watching!